Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing well. Today, let's talk about the placement of Sun in Ashlesha Nakshatra. So, what is the Sun? Sun represents the soul. Sun represents your identity, the confidence, who you truly are. No matter whatsoever planet holds the highest degree in your chart, that planet is your Atma Karaka. But still, Sun represents your soul, what you carry within, your attitude, your energy, your vibe, your happiness, who you truly are, that very spark in you. All right. So, Sun shows what you are learning, what you're unlearning in this life, what changes you have to make, because Sun is your inner voice. If that inner voice is not okay, then nothing is okay. So, Ashlesha, we know it's a nakshatra which do have a bit of a dark undertone. It's not a very easy nakshatra, which is under the influence of Moon and Mercury. Both planets are about mind. Okay, the positive, the bright aspects, but also the dark aspects, the shadow aspects of one's personality. So, having a malefic planet in Ashlesha, it's not easy. Now, Sun is a mildly malefic planet. Okay, so when it gets in Ashlesha, it indicates about you being embracing onto something, some emotion, some kind of a thought process. Well, on one hand, it makes you a great fighter. It makes you someone who can combat and can be so powerful for the outside world. Like the world sees absolutely something so amazing about you. You are powerful. Even if you're not showing your power through your physical work, through your action or your speech, the way you conduct things, people will say, oh, you're powerful. Which is true. But within self, within yourself, Sun in Ashlesha is about embracing to something so tightly that it's almost difficult to loosen the grip. Okay, with Ashlesha, there's always a lesson. Either you get better or you get bitter. Okay, so on a soul level, the Sun in Ashlesha indicates that there is a part of you holding on to a very uncomfortable feeling or situation. With respect to the Purva Punya, the past fruits here, Sun in Ashlesha indicates again holding on to a certain mindset. There is a resistance to change. There's a resistance to go beyond the comfort zone and to learn something. So there is trouble with opening up and to open up to new ideas, to new observation. Because if you don't open up, when you don't experience something, the wisdom will never approach you. To acquire the wisdom, to make your wisdom grow and learn about things, this is what you have to do. So, Sun in Ashlesha is about, on a soul level, there's a hesitation to open up. I want to stick to my certain set of ideas. I want to stick to a certain emotion. Okay, like from the outer side, you look very confident, but from deep within, there's a lot of agitation and roller coaster going on. So, Sun in Ashlesha is about, in this journey, releasing a lot of thought processes, some kind of emotion, which you don't want to change, which you don't want to leave behind, because simply be about even pain. Sometimes we get so used to the pain and the problems or a certain challenging feeling that we start looking it as a comfort zone, and we are afraid to even look beyond it. This happens with Sun in Ashlesha. This happens with having Malefic in Ashlesha. So again, the part of this journey is to release, to open up for the change. And Sun is what? Sun is the guardian. Sun is the father figure. So people who have Sun in Ashlesha, their fathers may take up the role of the mother. They are performing certain duties which are actually being done by the mother. For some cases, I have seen Sun in Ashlesha, the people are acquiring some kind of a difficult or toxic trait from their fathers. So it depends in which house this placement is happening and where your Mercury is placed and so on. So there's a great influence of the father figure. Either you will learn a lot about home and taking care of your loved ones, or trying to bring in more emotional security at one place, or you learn some tricks and tips from the father, how to work out there in the world, in the society. But definitely it is about some insecurity, some challenge, or a thinking pattern which comes from the father. Okay, and for some people it would be very helpful to know how to be out there in the world, but again that trick doesn't helps to find comfort for your own self. So the biggest battle is internal with Sun in Ashlesha, because again it's about embracing something, not just because you love it, but you find it comfortable, but there is no growth with that. And also with this placement, one gets prone to genetic health issues, something which is coming from the parents. It could be autoimmune issues, it could be allergies, something which hits your immune system, which hits your skin as well. All right, so this is all about Sun in Ashlesha. We can have a part 2 over it. We can also have a part 3 with the same topic, because there's a lot to be explored. There's a lot to be discussed. So yes, see you next time in the part 2. Take care.